of strange fantasy, obscure odysseys meant to shock the nervous system and stir the very core of your soul. Tonight's tale is of the beginning and the end. Time, observed as stagnant to a blind eye. However, to keen eyes, the thrust of motion is fate incarnate. In this installment entitled An Old Fiend.
I say, Eli, Dr. Jacobs doesn't appear to be answering.
Are you sure you rang the right room?
Absolutely sure. That's quite rude of Dr. Jacobs. After all this rubbish about finding an alternate version of the Book of the Dead. Oh, what did he call it again?
He referred to it only as the Book of Alcaron.
Valcaron? Funny, I've never heard of Valcaron before.
Nor have I. This is all very strange, don't you think, Susan? I mean to say that one day out of the blue, my old professor, whom I haven't spoken to in ages, decides to ring us up and fill our heads with such preposterous and queer thoughts that there could actually be some singular adaptation of a book they used to encase with nearly everybody back in those days. It's just crass, is all.
I don't mean to disagree with you, but if there's even a shred of truth in Dr. Jacobs' ramblings, as doctors, as scientists, and as adventurers, we must prevail. And we are in Egypt. Great ancient societies have risen and fallen at our feet. Anywhere you turn, history can be found. Pay some mind to that instead of why we were called here.
Now, why on earth would you come up with such twit talk?
Why, from you, of course. After all, you are my teacher, as I am your pupil. Come now, according to this map, we're only a stone's throw from Dr. Jacobs' hotel.
Welcome, my friends.
Good day, old chap. My companion and I are actually looking for a guest in your establishment. A man by the name of Dr. Arthur Jacobs.
Ah, yes. He is an Englishman, like yourself, yes?
Quite right.
My apologies, sir, but the guest you are looking for is not here.
Ah, well, we can just wait for him out here then, until he returns.
It may be a long wait, my friend. Dr. Jacobs left one night in quite the hurry. That was 3 nights ago.
3 nights, you say? He never checked out?
No, my friend.
Could you possibly introduce us to his room, then? We're work colleagues. I'm Dr. Eli Crane, and this is my assistant, Susan Tomlin.
Hello.
I can do that. No problems. Follow me. Okay, my friends. Here's the room. Here's the key. Lock went down. Oh, and if you see Dr. Jacobs, tell him he'd better settle his bill. Okay, goodbye, my friends.
Well then, shall we?
If you insist.
my. Look at this place. An absolute disaster. This is the work of a madman.
Do you think he could be in trouble? I mean, actual trouble?
Such as?
Well, he claimed to have found such a rare artifact at that dig site in Necropolis. Maybe, and it's quite possible, someone doesn't want Dr. Jacobs to have said artifact.
Now, Susan, that's a bit of a leap forward in the wrong direction. We have no evidence to support that theory. We're missing something, but what?
Eli, have a look at this newspaper, dated November 28th, 1920.
1920? That's 3 months after I had graduated. That means he's been here for over 9 years. A good man, such as Dr. Jacobs, turned mad. By what?
Obsession. Look, thousands of clipped articles, all pertaining to Giza and Necropolis. Missing people, mostly. Oh my, look at these drawings.
Horrifying. Disgusting and crude. What am I looking at?
Appears to be of a book. An evil book. It bothers me, Eli. I want to leave now.
We cannot leave. Not yet. Not now. Something is wrong. Something has happened to Dr. Jacobs. I cannot until I know why.
Is that a record player?
Yes.
And is that a record?
Yes. Just waiting to be played. What do you think, Susan? Should we?
Oh, please no.
What's the bother? Oh. That is quite unnerving.
Is it skipping?
No. The needle is moving smoothly. It's the way it was recorded.
Dreadful noise. Turn it off.
Just wait, Susan. It may go somewhere.
My name is Dr. Arthur Nathaniel Jacobs, and I will surely perish by midnight tonight. I have awoken something very powerful, unlike anything this world has or ever will see. This beast is what awaits all of us at the end of time, to judge you, to persuade, to offer reprieve. Do not listen to a single word. It is all, and it is nothing. This tragedy began so long ago. I heard tale of the book, never thinking it was real, just stories made scarce. How wrong I was. My appetite for knowledge is what inevitably did me in. So much I leave to regret. The day I finally found what I was seeking, the Book of Algeron, was the day I truly died from this earth, and my soul became forever lost, following the words of the book. 25 kilometers to west of there, outside of our dig site. Oh, how drunk I was that fateful night, stumbling into the evening desert like a fool. A fool indeed. And then there it was, just beneath me feet, resting calmly in the sand. Oh, while my mind swarmed, my heart racing. This is it. No turning back. When I opened that book, I opened a doorway. And as I read, everything became clear. Then the beast appeared, a ghastly abomination, with translucent eyes of which I could only see myself, standing there, stricken with fear. And then it spoke, measured the weight of my soul, damning me for all eternity, yet sparing me, for I had to bargain my life for the lives of the crew, 7 of them. That bought me 7 days. 7 days to spend in vain as I count the seconds until it returns. From me, to whom heaven finds this, and Dr. Crane, I pray it is you. Go to the site, find the book, and destroy the beast with these words.
Take note, Susan.
Way ahead of you.
I name me, O Ancient of Death. Walk no more amongst this waking world. Return to the pit from which you dwell, far and forever behind the gates of hell. Unamativa, Corne Vexiel, Vextrilicum Monel, Kingberlekil Tuin, Valfamet, Desin Pilin.
That is quite literally the most horrifying thing I've ever heard.
Agreed.
What kind of language was he speaking? It sounded so ancient.
I'm not sure exactly. What I would like to know is where's the book?
Who cares? You heard the record. The book is damned.
Susan, you heard the record as well. We must find the book and destroy the beast.
Listen to yourself. You're going mad just thinking about it.
We have an obligation.
You have the obligation. It was your name on the record, not mine. I do not want to do this, Eli.
Your obligation lies with me.
Eli.
Susan, this is bigger than us. This offers an opportunity to finally understand something greater than us all. A chance to prove, if not only to ourselves, that alternate existence is real. Come now, we need to get to Necropolis before nightfall.
I'm scared, Eli.
I am as well.
How much further am I expected to ride this tawdry camel? Oh, how I despise these ghastly beasts. The sun is setting, Eli. We passed the Sphinx hours ago. Do you think we might be lost?
Look, up ahead, I think. Yes, the dig site. We have arrived. Here, let me help you down. There. Come now, Susan, before we lose the light completely. I say, looks as if Dr. Jacobs and his crew were never here.
Overnight sandstorms covers everything up.
Not quite everything. See that? At the bottom of the pit.
An archway? Where do you think you're going? Eli, you cannot be serious. You're going to break your neck.
Are you coming or not?
If you insist.
It looks to be an ancient temple. These markings are so very strange.
Like nothing I've ever seen before.
Fancy a go inside?
You're getting ahead of yourself again, Eli. We have no clue of the horrors that lie in wait.
Fine then. Wait out here with the camels.
Some nerve. You wait outside with the camels. Give me the damned torch, I'm going in.
That's the spirit. Marvelous, is it not?
I must say, Eli, this is quite amazing.
Just think. We are, for the exception of Dr. Jacobs and his crew, the first living souls to walk amongst this temple in thousands of years, perhaps even more.
But where have all the people gone?
They surely had to have known what they were digging for.
Observed digs are only governed by a facility or university. Dr. Jacobs was not a part of either. He probably hired outside labor, never explaining the reason for expedition.
All right. What about us? He told me what he was up to.
How do you figure? A frantic late-night phone call telling you to get to Giza as soon as possible doesn't exactly qualify as a notable explanation.
Fair enough. So what do you propose?
We leave and inform the appropriate channels to secure this dig.
We'll do then. Right after we have a quick look around.
I assume you mean to say right after we find the book.
You want to get out of here, right? The faster you help me find the book, the faster we leave.
Fine. Where do we start?
Perfect. I'll check this room and you have a look about the rest.
Hurry up. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Maybe it's not here. Perhaps I am the fool.
Anything yet, Eli?
Not quite. You?
Oh, yes. There's more of those markings we saw in the entrance.
Wonderful, Susan. Keep looking. The book is not here. It is the... There it is. Hidden by the sand. Susan! Oh, look at you. Oh, how I've waited.
Did you call me?
Good Lord. Susan! Susan! Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What happened?
No, I'm not sure. Something must have triggered a sort of booby trap door. I'm sealed in.
Sealed in? I could go for help.
No. Susan, wait. I have the book.
Did that bastard just say he had the book? Eli, you fool! Whatever you're thinking, don't!
I have to do this. There's no other way to rid evil of this earth than one man's courage to stand against it.
What about Dr. Jacobs' words?
I took your notebook when we had arrived. I have the words to banish this awful beast.
No, you can't do this to me, Eli! Eli! Please, Eli.
I am deeply sorry, Susan. Goodbye. Here, I suppose any page will do. Let's see. I cannot read this.
Eli Crane, your search has concluded. Look no more, but only
eyes. I can see myself in those horrible eyes. I must not look.
What makes you so pure?
Your soul is heavy with filth and stained with lies. You, Eli Crane, will suffer for all eternity.
I've done nothing to deserve this.
Precisely. You have done nothing. For no one but yourself, marching forever forward on the backs of your bruised. Your ignorance leads you to believe that you truly deserve the kingdom of peace. When I, and I alone, know the true weight of your soul, you, Eli Crane, deserve nothing less
No.
of what I can offer.
No. Lies. All lies. I have been properly warned of your deceit. There is nothing you can ever offer me, foul beast.
I am the end and the beginning. I can offer everything. Be wise, Eli Crane, before you no longer have a voice.
Eli, what's happening in there? Eli, answer me.
Beautiful divinity. Oh, so pure.
No. She is no concern of yours. Demon, you leave her out of our affairs.
Insolent fool. How dare you address me lesser than I am?
No. Susan.
Purity.
No!
Disobedient fool.
Susan, snap out of it!
Oh my.
The scripture, Susan! You must read the words!
What? The words. The words. Here, I've got them.
Read!
I name ye, O ancient of death. Walk no more amongst this waking world. Return to the pit from which you dwell, far and forever behind the gates of hell.
There's nothing you can say to stop your fate.
Do not listen to him. It will.
Eli!
He's only dreaming.
What?
Bargain.
Your tongue is twisted and spits only lies, foul creature.
It is already too late. I see and feel everything. The soul belongs to me.
Like hell it does. Una mativa cone vexeal, vextrele camonel, King Vala Kiltoin. I name you.
His soul belongs to me.
Susan.
Valfamet Desimperium. Eli? He's gone. Damned beast. The book. And so, I carry on, and carry forth this unspeakable burden. I remember when I was a child, the innocence that blissfully filled each warm day, and covered me at night. No one ever tells you that you must give up these things, that you must bury the light that used to sing you to sleep. I, for the benefit of mankind, and for the light that keeps us all innocent, I, Susan Angelica Tomlin, must walk the earth with this book until the day I die.
At the helm of the horizon, a twist of fate gives way to an inescapable fate. The thoughts of remorse lying in your wake. There's no way out but through. Thus concludes tonight's libretto of strange fantasy. Tune in next time for another look into the strange and obscure.
Strange Fantasy presented An Old Fiend. Written by Travis Scarbro and Trey Gonzales. Produced by Ghost Host Records. The players of tonight's tale are as follows. Travis Scarbro as Dr. Eli Crane. Martina Ohlhauser as Susan Tomlin. And Trey Gonzales as the hotel clerk and Valphamet the Ancient. Strange Fantasy is copyright 2015 Berg Funk Media, all rights reserved. All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental.